Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL episode 2. So I'm just gonna go on and admit it for everybody, it's scripted. We can all very much tell. I just wish they was a little bit better actors. I mean, really the best actress on the damn show is Joseline, and but you know, it's gonna take some time. I think what we need to do is we just need to go on and accept the fact that this is some entertainment and look at it kind of like as if it was a soap opera. And I think it'll be much easier to accept for entertainment purposes. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so I'm going to do it kind of out of order, but just kind of keep up with everybody's storyline. So first, Rashida. We finally get a good look at Rashida and her husband Kirk. He is her manager. They've been married, I believe she said, for 12 years, and they have a kid together. They also have 4 stepchildren together, so I guess those were his kids. Rashida is, you know, she's pretty popular here in Atlanta. Like she said, she's like an underground artist here who, her story goes that she was, you know, she was signed to a couple of different record deals or whatever, and they, for whatever reason, didn't work out, and she decided to go the independent route, and it looks like she's happiest with that decision. I think she is a pretty girl. Like, she looks like a dolly to me. Like, she's just, I don't know if it's the shape of her eyes or just the structure of her face, but she is pretty. So I like her. She seems cool, kind of strong-willed. Look like she gonna stress her damn husband out, because every time she's talking about her her career or her songs, what song she wants to put out, or the video that they're about to film, you know, she's really gung-ho and forward, and the husband is just sitting there listening like, oh Lord, here we go again. I don't really know, but you kind of get the feeling that, you know, she gets excited about her projects and the husband gets all pulled into it, and then she kind of slacks off. That might not be right, but that's just kind of like the way it kind of is setting up to seem so far. You guys, she's filming this video and I promise you guys I wanted to like the song. I kept on wanting to, because she's just so cute, and she just, you know, so down to earth and real sound, and you know, just the fact that her voice is deep, but she's so cute to me. I just, you know, I like old girl, but y'all, that song, oh my God, well, how'd it go? Put a ring on it, make him wanna marry me, put leg, what the fuck, how did the song go? Put a ring on it, make him wanna marry me, what was it? What was the other word? Put a ring on it, make him wanna marry me. They ain't gonna make her wanna marry me. Something make her wanna marry me. I was like, no, girl, that shit was remedial at best. Didn't it remind you like when you was going out with your girls and you guys be all hyped up and you be in the car and you make up some shit and you be like, hey, make a nigga marry me. Put a ring on it, make a nigga marry me. That shit was horrible. Anyways, you guys, at the video shoot, so they're shooting the video for this damn Make 'Em Wanna Marry Me song, and Kurt's there, the dancers is there, the filming crew are all there, everybody is there but Rashida. When she finally shows up to the shoot two hours later, you know, Kirk is irritated. He's just like, where you been? And she is pissed. You know, she's just like, listen, I am a stylist, I am a wife, I'm the mother of a child, I got other things to do, I can't be running around here, you can't be, you know, she's just kind of at 10 real fast. It reminded me, you guys, that when I was in LA, I used to have this stylist. Let me tell you, we would go in there, she would always overbook. It would be about 8 of us in there getting our hair done, and you know, we would all be there. We would all get our damn hair washed and dried, and then we would just be sitting there. The bitch wouldn't even be there. It'd be 2, 3, 4 hours later, here she comes strolling in, and you know, we all irritated because we've been fucking sitting there all this time, but how about she madder than us? She gonna out mad us, and she come up in there. I'm fucking thinking like, you know, she come in there, she be like, come on, Roxanne. I'm thinking like, the fuck you mad at? I've been sitting up here goddamn 3 hours, nigga, hungry and scared to leave because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my goddamn place in this line. You be thinking somebody gonna take your fucking place, so you just stay planning. Same with Rashida. She was pissed off, and you know, it's her video, and you know, you get the sense that her husband is trying to help her. So you already know that that's how their story is gonna go through the season. You know, she is gonna be the one who's you know, really trying to focus on her career and get everything going, but kind of hard to deal with, kind of hard to work with, and, you know, Kirk is going to be the one that's going to be, you know, second guessing whether or not he should be her manager. Erica and her mom meet up for ice cream, and Erica's mom, and they look exactly alike. It's just that you can tell that the mama didn't had a hard life. The mama is trying to talk to Erica, you know, mother to daughter, and she's just asking her about little Scrappy. You know, she's asking him, does she think that he's a man? You know, Erica's like, he's a boy becoming a man. And, you know, she's like, do you think he's doing all that he can do? And, you know, Erica's kind of hemming and hawing around it. You know, Mama's like, listen, I know that Scrappy can do a whole lot better. You know, you're way more mature than he is. And, you know, I've seen him do a lot more. It's just, you know, the mama's basically trying to point out to her that maybe this shit with you and Scrappy ain't fixing to work. I think Erica knows that what the mom is saying is making sense, but I also think that Erica has this wall up, you know, because of her relationship with her mother. Like Mama D, your mama was on drugs. The mama had been in jail, the mom had been on drugs, the father wasn't there, and evidently Erica was raised by her aunt in New York or something like that, somewhere on the East Coast. Erica's telling her how, you know, when she was little and how she would go to church and she would pray that her mom would just write her and everything, and then all of a sudden, y'all, she started crying. She was just like, I don't want to talk about it no more. And I was like, oh girl, don't cry, wait a minute, don't wait a minute. And then the mom was like, wait a minute, don't cry, y'all, you know I love you, you know. And y'all, the shit got real frantic real fast, and it reminded me of Baby Boy. Y'all remember the scene in Baby Boy when Omar Gooding, the character, he was talking to his girlfriend. He was like, I love y'all. Don't y'all love me? You said you love me. I want to stay here. It was like that. The mom was like, I love you. Don't you love me? Later on, Erica meets with little Scrappy, and he come to the house, and, you know, he's just sort of like, listen, I'm going to get my own place and, you know, move out of here. And Erica's like, that's fine if you're going to move, but, you know, where is this leaving you and I? Like, are we still a couple? You know, he's just like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to work on myself or something. That fucking back talking he be doing. So, I don't really know what's going to happen with Erica and Scrappy. It seems to me that when you moving out, that's kind of moving backwards, or is that just me? Ariana's trying to talk some damn sense into that Mimi. You know, it's the day after, I guess, after the party, K. Michelle's birthday party at that lounge. And, you know, Ariana's just like, what are you going to do with this whole Stevie situation? Mimi is very annoying to look at because you just get the sense that she's so weak for Stevie J. And, none of us really can understand why. Sure, she's embarrassed, she's confused, she's hurt, you know, she just supposedly just finding out about this Joseline girl, and yeah, I'm sure she's got some issue with that, but she is not really willing to and ready to step, you know, forward and make a change, you know, with as far as her and Stevie J's relationship is concerned. You know, Ariana's just like, you need to leave him. You know, you need to not deal with him. And she's like, you know, I can't leave him. We have a 2-year-old child together. And granted, you can't leave the man alone when you guys have a child, especially that young together. But you guys can still co-parent in 2 separate places. You guys don't have to be in a relationship just because you guys have kids together. It happens all the time. Stevie, he has such little respect for Mimi that the shit is unreal, and it's just really disgusting to watch, actually. The fact that he just kind of treats her, I don't even know if he treats her like the girlfriend. He really kind of treats her almost like the side piece. I mean, he kind of treats everybody like the side piece, if you ask me. Every time that they're on the screen together, you know, he got this look on his face like, this bitch stupid. It looked like he's just humoring her. But I guess he realizes that he really messed up by going with Joseline to the studio instead of leaving with Mimi the night of the party. So he goes to whatever business that she has. And I guess this is his chance to say sorry and how much he loves her. Well, you know, Mimi's all tough and everything, and she's asking him what's going on with him and Joseline. As if we didn't already know that, but I guess she needed further confirmation. She asked him, you know, are you fucking her? And, you know, he does what a lot of men do when they getting caught in the lie, and he just kind of pauses, and, you know, then he hesitates and, you know, denies that they're fucking. And then she asked him if they ever were, and of course he doesn't answer that because, you know, he just like, listen, this is semantics here. You asked me, did I fuck her? I didn't fuck her that night. We ain't talking about in general in the past or nothing. Don't be asking me all these fucking questions. Mimi's feeling is the only way that Stevie J will know that she's serious is to hit him in his wallet. And that to me is sad, because if you feel like the only way that you can affect your man is to hit him in his wallet instead of his heart, which is where you should be, you should have a large part of it, that should tell you just loads and loads about your relationship. She wants to cut a Joseline's project. You know, they going back and forth over the figures. 20%, 10%, 5%, you know. And after she goes and has her lawyers draw up some papers, she presents her papers to him and says that she wants 20%. Stevie J sitting there looking like, oh, so I guess she was serious about getting a little cut of this project, but she must be crazy if she thinks she fixing to get 20%. He's telling her no, it's going to be 10%. She's going back and forth telling him no, it's going to be 20%. I was like, well, damn, we banking on fucking side pieces now? Like, you know, we negotiating what you can and can't do. You give me this much money, you can go fuck old girl. Like, it was... I was like, oh, this is terrible. He basically tells her no, it's going to be 10%. And then I guess to, you know, to just really, you know, the capper is he goes over to the piano and he sits down and he sings her a song. And did y'all see a part when he hit that fucking high note, then he looked down at her through the piano like this, like, yeah, I got her now. She over there smiling and all this kiki and ha-ha, and she loved Stevie J. And I felt like, you know, Mimi negotiated 10% of Joseline cut, but she done negotiated at least 75% of her man away to Joseline. Carly is a mess. She is a mess. She is our new Susie. She is the one that I really don't think that I am gonna like on this show. She playing both sides of the fence, and only because she wants to work with Stevie J. That is her main goal. I almost want to say that the bitch will sell her soul to get a deal, you know, just file. The day after the damn party, she wants to go to talk to Stevie J to find out if they still cool. And I was like, really, Carly? Do you really think that you cool with him now? That you done fucking busted him and Joseline out to his own girl talking about they was kissing and all this shit? Like, why would he be okay with you? What is wrong with you, girl? She goes to the studio, and instead of Stevie J being there, Joseline is there. Joseline was like, Stevie's not here. Speak when you come in, sit down. And then she was just like, you never saw us kissing. When did you see us kissing? And she was just like, I saw you guys kissing. And she was like, listen, if you think you saw us kissing, if you think you saw us texting, then you need to go on and send me the proof. You know, you guys, Joseline's got her number. You know, basically, bitch, you messy. You trying to start shit. It's not gonna be no shit here, because I know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get my fucking record done. Carly, then after she has her, you know, powwow with Joseline, she goes back and now she's talking to Mimi. She's all chummy and, you know, good with Mimi and telling her how she wants to work with Stevie J. And I was glad that Mimi was smart enough to realize that Carly is looking out for #1, and that's it, and that's her record deal. Mimi, while she's there, lets Carly know that she's, you know, part owner in this whole Joseline project. She's got a whole lot to say, she believes, about what projects they take on, so she's just gonna bring Carly on also. And I was just like, girl, this why you already know you ain't no business person. Have you heard any of her fucking music? I mean, ain't heard nan one song that the child done sang. Although she will sing at the drop of a hat, we do know that, or at least rap, or, you know, booyaka. But I mean, she ain't heard nothing. Like, how she just thinks she gonna bring her on? Later on, you guys, Josie and Stevie J are at the studio and they're talking, and Joseline is telling them that she missed her fairy godmother. I was just like, is that what people refer to periods now? I just thought it was like, I just missed my cycle, or Aunt Flo, or, you know. But no, she missed her fairy princess, a fairy godmother, some shit. Stevie J is just kind of, oh, okay, well, how late are you? And she's just like, almost a month. And he's just like, well, how late? And she's like, a few weeks. And he was like, a few weeks. And she was like, 3 weeks. And he was like, well, is it 3 weeks? Is it a month? Like, what is it? And she was just like, I don't know. It's almost a month. And he was just, you know, listen, I don't know if he worried about it or what, but he was really trying to pin down that fucking date. Maybe he was trying to figure out the last time they fucked and if it could be his or not. But then, of course, on cue, right in the middle of their conversation, here comes Mimi, and she's all gloating because, you know, she's part owner in this project, remember, 10%. And she lets Joseline know that she's, you know, she's part of the team now, and not only is she gonna help on Joseline's thing, but she's also gonna bring in Carly. And, you know, Joseline is just kind of standing over there, and she was like, she don't run nothing over here, she don't run nothing over there. And I was like, girl, you about right about that. So Joseline is pissed, you guys. So she goes and finds Carly at the gym, and she walks up to her and she was like, listen, I don't appreciate you going to talk to Mimi about what I got going on with Stevie J. Basically, you're not fixing to be in our business. You're not, I am the fucking one that's making the album right now. I'm the fucking priority. You need to know your place. And of course, Carly is just like, kind of like, you know what, you and Mimi both are jokes, and you guys are both stupid, and you know, y'all going back and forth over this, and I'm just trying to make my music. And you know, she was just like, I'm not used to being involved in baby mama, girlfriend, side piece drama, but you're the one that caused all this drama, Carly, so yeah, get used to it. You're the fucking the middle of it. I'm telling y'all, she is a fucking snake in the damn grass. I really thought that Joseline strong ass was gonna pick up one of them fucking weight bars and bust her ass in the mouth for being so fucking talkative all the time, but she didn't. You know, she walked out or whatever. And then lastly on the show, you know, she goes and takes this damn pregnancy test. It was real dramatic, y'all. We in the bathroom with her. I know plenty of you guys gonna have your jokes in the comments about how a dude get pregnant, and you know, why she didn't stand up while she was peeing, and blah 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 blah. So I'm ready. I'm gonna give y'all space. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all space in the comments. Supposedly she's pregnant. She goes and tells Stevie J that she's pregnant, and you know, he's taking the, you know, the sensible route, and he's letting her know, you know, we got a lot of stuff coming up, pictures and, you know, photo shoots, and you know, we trying to finish up this album and everything, so you know, you were supposed to take care of this. And you know, he was just like, who's the daddy? And then it got weird, because then she was just like, I'm not telling you, and he was like, you gonna fucking tell me. Basically, he kind of got mad, he kind of huffed up. I was like, nigga, bring it back down. And then she finally says, you the only one I've been fucking for the last 6 months or whatever, so it's yours. And that's how the show ends. The show is going to be interesting. It's a whole bunch of extra shit that goes on here in Atlanta. For those of you guys who aren't in Atlanta, they've been on the radio every day, and it's always some fucking drama. In my top of the blogs, I'm gonna have to tell you guys about Mama D and Joseline on the radio today. I'm sure you guys have probably heard it on the blogs. Mama D and Joseline got into it, but yeah, every day they've been on the radio, so it's a big deal out here if it's not anywhere else. But anyway, that's it. You guys make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else that I do will be in the bottom bar below, okay? Alright, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.